Hi, I'm Frank Bublitz. Welcome to Frankly Speaking on Creative Arts and Mental Health. Today we're going to be talking about journaling for mental health. The information that I'm going to share with you has been provided to us by the Family Literacy Center of Lapeer, a wonderful organization. Check them out. They provide the professional instructors that teach our students creative writing, persuasive writing, poetry, and today we're focusing on some of the journaling types that they've educated our students about. But as the Literacy Center would tell you, the only wrong way to do journaling is to simply not do it. So let's start off with some information about a specific journal one of the instructors, Pastor Kevin Moses, is using right now. I've tried quite a few journals, he says, and my current favorite is what I call chronological lesson journaling. I try to record significant events of the day in chronological order. Then I conclude the entry with lessons learned. Often, the lesson will be closely connected with an event. By waiting till the end of the entry to write about what I've learned, I'm able to trace how events of the day and lessons learned from those events impacts on what happens later in the day. Regardless of the method used, journaling is very beneficial, and that is absolutely true. So let's briefly highlight some types of journaling that the Family Literacy Center has shared with us. The first is an affirmation journal. An affirmation is a positive statement about yourself. So simply put, an affirmation journal is keeping a daily record of the positive things that you say about yourself. One journal writer suggests that you always use the word I am to make it a part of you. You always make it a positive statement that relates to something you feel, something you are, or something that you can do. The next type of journal we use a lot is a gratitude journal, which very simply, writing down the things for which you are grateful every day. And you don't necessarily write them down in any kind of order. You can write them down as they come to you that day. You can write them down as they come to you in the evening or the next morning. But knowing what you've been grateful about, especially in times when you might not have a lot that you feel you can be grateful about, will give you a real reminder about all of the positive things that have happened to you. It's extremely rare that someone will go through their lives without any positive events happening, but it is easy to forget about those. So a gratitude journal is a very important physical reminder of what you've been grateful for. Finally, life event, which is a lot like the chronological lesson journal that Pastor Moses does. It's recording specific life events and their effects on you that day, perhaps, in the short term and over the long term. It's a very good record that you can leave for someone if you move away or once you've passed. And it again can remind you of specific life events that you've gone through, that you've profited from, or things you've at least survived and endured. And it can be a really positive thing to have. There are some pre-prepared gratitude, life event, and affirmation journals out on the market, but really all you need is a pen or pencil and paper or a composition book. One of the reasons I recommend pen and paper and a book is writing down the journal physically. Most journal writers will tell you, gives you a sense of accomplishment, gives you the time to kind of process those things that you are writing about, where typing on a keyboard might be a little less personal. And also, writing your thoughts down in a journal can give someone you might show it to, like your mental health counselor, an idea of things that you can't express. And for example, if your journal writing is very specific and clear, and then along the line it gets much less specific, you skip days, your material is all crammed together, your writing's illegible, it can give you and a person who can help you with your mental health issues an idea that yes, something is going on, and then you can refer to your crisis or improvement plan and deal with it. So affirmations, gratitude, and life event journaling is very important for mental health, and frankly speaking, you're worth it. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk again.